The other thing that we run into is a lack of electrical capacity. Now, this kind of cuts both ways. In a retrofit situation or an existing building situation, a lot of times buildings weren't built with a ton of excess capacity with the thought that, oh, we're going to have to add EV chargers to this building 10 years from now. We better leave a lot of extra space. We run into that quite a bit. The other side of that coin is some markets where you're now being asked or I guess required by code to include a certain amount of EV charging or design around making X percentage, sometimes up to 100% of your parking area EV ready or EV capable. And that's where electrical upgrades or the cost of the infrastructure for EV charging can get really, really overwhelming. And it just leads to a lot of very, very high price points and makes things very cost prohibitive. The Pando solution, which we call Pando Pulse, works in a number of different ways, both in new construction and in retrofit situations. But we're able to share circuits on a panel. We're able to share a whole panel amongst EV chargers if we have an EV only panel. That's a little bit more common in new construction situations. We're also able, with the Pando Plus, including the certified cord, to do full building energy management and load balancing across the system. So all of that to say, we can essentially take in a retrofit situation, the electrical capacity that the building has the day we get there and maximize it to the best of our ability to get as much access, expand as much access to EV charging as possible without needing costly upgrades and bringing in larger services and bigger panels. And on the new construction side of things, what we can do is design around minimizing the amount of electrical capacity that you have to dedicate towards EV charging, which is going to shrink your switchgear. It's going to shrink some of your labor and your conduit and your wire runs when the building is being built, so long as we're looking at the code and designing it around code minimums.